Kia ora everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. I'm Skating Hobo, you can call me Bailey, and today we're going to be resuming our descent into the catacombs. But first, I remembered something. I was watching one of the parts, I think it was 13, just watching the end of it as 14 was processing and uploading to YouTube, and I realized I completely forgot something. So back at the Daughter of Chaos, there is a armor set that I was talking about getting pretty much the entire part. Didn't even pick it up. But yeah, this is Kirk, or at least it's the Armor of Thorns. Obviously speculated that it is Kirk. Excuse me. Interesting. See, it pretty much just gives you thorn damage everywhere. Where is it? Yeah. Damage enemies just by rolling at them. So that kind of explains why Kirk just rolls at you. Pretty cool. Anyway, back to our adventure. So I think last time, oops, I always get these places mixed up. Walk me to the Tomb of the Giants, not the Catacombs. My bad, my bad. I think last time I called Patches Pate. I mean Patches, not Pate. Pate's from Dark Souls 2. Again, I keep getting confused. I don't know if I'll actually do a Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Um, I'll save my humanity. There's another bonfire. I'll do it there. I don't know if I'll do a Dark Souls 2 playthrough purely for the fact that it's a bit of a slower game. At least the way I play it, and I'll probably play it the way I feel comfortable, which is using a bow and getting through the enemy slowly. You can't really just brute force or sprint through that game. This is Patches. He will ask you if you're a cleric. You tell him you're not. He'll tell you that he wants to share some treasure with you. If you go have a look off the ledge, he'll show you the treasure, but really he just gives you a little push. But it's kind of good. I'll let you get down here without taking full damage, so he's really the bro for this one. Oh, I've still got Chaos Storm on. Oh, whoops. I mean, I suppose it's not bad. I just don't think I can use it in this fight, at least. Here we have Rhea, the priest. I don't know if we saw her in this playthrough, but her and two of her companions say that they're coming down here to seek the Rite of Kindling. And then it turns out that her pals have gone hollow, leading us to wonder, what are Big Sphere Man? Oh no, don't get the heal off. There we go. They're not hard fights, they just look broody and they're annoying because they're shields. But yeah, they're whatever. But yeah, I think the big circle boy from the Way of White at the start, he was meant to be coming down with them. But then he ends up running back saying he doesn't know what happens to them. I speculate that he abandoned them down here. Maybe Patches even pushed them down and he just ran. Anyway, you save her, Rhea gives you replenishment. It's a miracle. If you want platinum, you need it, so you'll have to do that. We're gonna come up here and grab this chunk, which brings a lot of these dudes down. They don't matter, you can just run on by. We'll run out here. We could probably just homeward bone back, but I'll save my bones, because we're just going back to Patches. Oh, yeah, so I don't think he'd get me with that. They do their little hand spinny gyration attack. Oh no, okay, I might need to back off. Maybe I should just bone. You know what? Bye, guys. Those things. Oh, I didn't even sit at that one. Well, that's no biggie. Tomb of the Giants. Yeah, those big bone tower things, they were just leading up to a ladder that goes to that hidden wall that we found near the end of last part. I'll just sit here to make sure this is where we respawn if we and when we die. And then we'll head back up and talk to Patches. So, you gotta be the bigger man here. When it comes to Patches, you gotta forgive him for his ways. He's a bit embarrassed. He says that he gets urges, and he asks if you guys are mates. So you're like, yeah. You forgive him. He says we'll see you later. Basically, if you forgive him, he'll go to Firelink Shrine and become a merchant. I could see if he does it now. I usually just go there after Nito, because I don't know if he moves before or after. But here we have a skeleton dog thing. I don't know what these are meant to be. I'm trying to get him to jump backwards. Come on, do the jump. Not that jump, jeez. Okay, they hit hard, and they have a lot of poise, I think. But they do jump backwards sometimes, and they'll jump off the cliff. I just need to heal a bit. Yeah, that is what I wanted them to do off a cliff, but whatever. Yeah, they're big, they hurt, they're honestly easier to run past. The only reason I didn't do it here is because they're at Fog Gate, and I don't know, I forget that Fog Gates give you iframes, so we probably could have just run past them. That's whatever. Now we want to run though. Run over to this guy, give him the old roll, grab this, and roll again. We're being chased by a knight and I think like 2 skeletons. Doesn't matter. Gonna grab the ring and run past the bone people. Do a jump this way. It'll lead you to a dog and a tall guy. I'm going fast because we got to. And then we'll have to fight them here. We won't be able to sit at this bonfire because there's enemies close by. Oh no, and there's the Black Knight. Okay, this isn't good. We might not make this. Let me just go heal. Okay, we might be able to push the Black Knight off, because this pathway's a bit precarious and he does do some jump attacks. Ah, but we got the skeleton on the other side. This isn't good. Oh, with the stab. I just need them to, like, give me some... Oh, he's... Ah, I thought he jumped off. Just need some breathing room, fellas. That's it. Ah, nah, come on. Let's just get this off. That did not do what I was hoping. We took out something. Not him, though. Uh-oh. It's alright, I can 1v1 you, if that's how you want to do it. Can you come down here and let me heal? He looks pretty low as well, so I think we got this. That's all it is, though. Stay calm, bait around, find your openings, big stab, and... Okay, okay. You got the cool weapon. Yeah, nice. Okay, we should be able to see this bonfire now. We got the chunk. Excuse me. My apologies. Let us up our Divine Uchigatana again. We're gonna need 2, 3, so what's that, 1, 4 more. We probably won't farm too hard for them. It's whatever. Now we're gonna want to become human. Not twin, we'll just use a regular. Because we will get invaded. So let us reverse the hollowing. And this next part, there are items if you want to go running around exploring. There were items back up there as well, I think. I'm not too bothered by it. How I get through this area is pretty much the same every time. I do it as quick as I can, painless as I can. Little ramp on the side, run on by, chunk. Might be followed, so run out, run quick, hug the right, run again, drop onto this, and drop in the hole. Once you're in the hole, those big skelly dog things won't follow you too much further, so you're all good. There's definitely more items back there. Like I said, I'm not focused on getting them right now. Right now, I'm just trying to get me a Great-Lord Soul. And we don't really need a light source anymore. Oh, I should have put my spells back on. Chaos Storm is probably going to bite me in the butt here, but hey, it's whatever. Got a Crystal Lizard here. You want to run in and whiff every shot on him like that? No, you want to run in and try to kill him. But yeah, we just got invaded by an NPC. It's our good friend, well, we don't really know him, I guess, but it's old mate Paladin Leroy. He hits like a truck. And I guess he's got heals. That didn't do anything nice. Maybe this will just push him off. Not quite. That's all good. He'll die now. Yeah, he kind of focuses more on healing than attacking, so that's whatever. You kill him and you get his big hammer called Grant and his shield called Sanctus. Alright, well, here we go. I'll make my way to Nito, but you know, I'm not having much faith in myself, so I'm gonna chuck on one of my rings and see how we do. I feel like I should honestly Homeward Bone and put back on my miracles, because having 3 use of Chaos Storm is basically like having nothing in my pocket. Just run past all this. These guys won't follow once you get into the caves. And here we are. We see like 9 pinwheels. If you want, you can fight them. They have a decent drop chance of white chunks and slabs. We're just going to try and ignore them. Not too bothered by them. They can also drop all the masks if you want to collect them, but because we forgave Patches, he will be at Firelink and he'll sell them there. So, you know, whatever. Take out that one because he's here. Now look out for the skeleton babies because they can toxic, which is just awesome. They go down about as strong as Pinwheel the first, so all these other Pinwheels or whatever, easy to stagger. They do still throw their fireballs. Cool, he dropped down to the floor below, so we can just run up here, grab this great soul of a hero, or just regular soul of a hero. Roll in, and roll out. Boom. So, another boss fight with inevitable fall damage. He's got to take it on the chin, I guess. We'll put back on our Divine Weapon so we can kill the little skellies he has, and then we'll swap back once we've killed them. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, he's starting with a stab. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. That's the worst way to start. He can also toxic you, so maybe bring some clumps, the blooming ones. But yeah. Once they're gone, swap back to your main weapon and get ready for a good fight. If you hear screaming, he's going to stab the ground and the weapon will appear under you. I'm terrible at timing the rolling, but you totally can. You don't want to get hit by many of his attacks, because all of them are very lethal. Yeah, when he does that attack, you see his little ankle sticking out the back there? I've seen someone who's doing an SL run one and they just focused on that. If he goes to explode, just shield up. You don't want to run too far back because you'll aggro the other skeletons. You kind of want to keep them in this front corner where you killed the first ones. Taking a precautionary but unnecessary sip. And you can only damage the skeletons, you can't damage the cloak. But yeah, so we've got another... Yeah, you can only do so much to avoid that without aggroing the rest of them. Because most of them have big skeletons in them, you just got to take it. I'll heal up after this hit. And get back to it. Yeah, most of his hits are big and slow. Here's his little ankle that we can hit. I think it puts you in like the safest spot, like you proc an attack, you smack his ankles. But yeah, you can't hit him in the back, so if you're not doing SL1 run, don't focus too much on his little tootsies. And don't be Miyazaki, don't focus on the feet. Alright, well, there we go. That is Gravelord Nito. That fight was super Nito. That's me apologizing for the terrible joke. Cool. Lord Soul acquired, and we didn't even need our faith. Beautiful, mate. 60,000 souls, delicious, num num num. And yeah, you can see these are the other skeletons. If you've gone over here, I think it's 2 giant ones, and over here's another couple of small fellas. Ideally, just stay where you drop, do what I did. It's pretty easy. It's a pretty good fight. Let us fix our magic first of all. It was very nerve-wracking not having what we wanted there. Let's chuck some levels up there, and we might even just... Nah, let's go 2 more on endurance to be able to equip a little bit more. Nice. Let us also tune... I mean, I've never really used this. I think that's what he just does, where he screams and he stabs the ground. Miracle's known. Jut out in vicinity. What's this do? Slows all walking within effect area. Oh, that's what those like big giants do. Oh, that's kind of cool. What's replenishment? HP gradual restoration. I mean, that could be useful for like boss fights if we think we're gonna be taking like damage. Just pop that. Yeah, let's try this one. Seems kind of spiffy. Never really used it before. And let us warp on out. But yeah, once you've killed Nito, your contract with the Gravelord Covenant is done. Like, I think it's gone. I don't think I'm in it anymore either. Oh no, still a Gravelord servant, but you can't level up anymore. You can't go give any more Eyes of Death. All of that option is cut off to you. That's pretty much that for there, but it's kind of a short part. So you know what? We're gonna warp to the Dark Moon Tomb. We'll just visit someone there. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll go to the Filing Shrine. Talk to Patches. I know I'm a little bit poor on souls, so maybe I should do the boss fight first. Indecisions. What we do want to do, actually, so now that we've saved Rhea, she will go up to the church. This Circle Man, yeah, he pretends like he has no idea what's going on, but he's a little shit. So you know what? We are done with him. So if you don't kill him, he will go and kill Rhea. But because we've killed him, he will not do such a thing. I don't know why Ingrid didn't come. Maybe I should go back down to New Londo and check. I have no intention of doing so. But out here should be Patches. The main reason I'm excited to see him, you can get his gesture, which is some like on the knees, I'm so sorry. And then when you talk to him, he basically warns you about people or lets you know if they're all good. That's the guy we just killed. He's scum. Yeah, he's up to no good. And the little trick, that's the one that kills the fire keeper. So he kind of warns you about all that. And then he lets you know that he's done. So he sells Eyes of Death. I think he's only got 1 or 2. We'll buy them for sure. Humanities, 20 humanities, Prism Stones. He's got some miracles. And the Canvas Talisman, which is what you start with in the Priest class. The Crescent Axe, which is what you get if you kill him. The other masks of Pinwheel and the Cleric set. So nothing too crazy, nothing really worth... Nah, nothing does appeal to me. What we will do is we will check our shows. Let me use one of these. 10,000. Oh yeah, we'll use a couple of them and maybe those proud ones too. So many souls. Honestly, I just forget that we have them, and then randomly I'm like, hey, we run around picking up all these things. We should totally use them. Yeah, 46, nice. So, Eyes of Death, he sells 3. Okay, that's pretty useful. I think that puts us 7. So in New Game Plus, when you go down to the catacombs, there'll be those 3 on the floor behind the demon, and that will be enough. Awesome. I don't have to farm nothing. Don't need the heals, but those are 2 that they sell. You will need the Crescent Axe, I think, for Platinum, so you'll have to either buy it or kill him to get it. And these are raise equip load, raise HP, and raise stamina recovery. Stamina recovery is pretty good, but we've got our shield, we've got our cat already sorted out. Sound like I said cat, excuse me, I kind of burped. It's pretty gross, sorry about that. But yeah, we'll head up to the church, we'll talk to Rhea. She just sells more miracles. I think she sells a couple of exclusive miracles, so you do need to unlock her as a merchant for the platinum as well. Pretty much if someone's a merchant, they're probably important. Like the first one's not so much. The fire guy, the sorcery guy, and the miracle guy. But you do benefit from keeping them around and buying their things because you can get double ups. Like if you're playing a sorcery class, you can get double soul spear. If you just talk to the apprentice guy after you've saved Logan and Logan moves on, you can get more. It's pretty good. So then yeah, she's super thankful. She asks if you want to learn miracles, just speak to her again. So like you're like, yeah, sure. And oh no, we don't want the covenant. She's also got the prayer gesture. So that is, I think, pretty much the last of the gestures. But yeah, all these are sold by that Petrus dude. Apart from Wrath of the Gods, I think, is her unique one. It's just a powerful shockwave. It's like emit force times 3. Pretty cool, but not worried about any of it. And she also sells a talisman. So I'm not worried about these, but you will need them for the platinum. And the reason why I don't want Petrus to kill her, I'll kill her myself. Because I want the Ivory Talisman. Ivory Talisman is the A faith item. And yeah, it just looks like you're holding a little sad cloth in your pocket. Nice. Head on back. Alrighty. Well, really all we've got left to do is Seath and finishing the game. This part's rather short though, so I think we're gonna go to Anor Londo and we will fight one more boss before we finish it up, eh? Excuse me. Right on. Let us walk to the Dark Moon Tomb. So yeah, if you remember when we were running around the catacombs, we picked up something called the Dark Moon Seance Ring. That would be used here when the area was still Disneyland, when it's all light. This big statue here will disappear if you equip the ring, which is this one here. Just grants additional attunement slots. And then it lets you come in here and join the Covenant. I can't remember what the Covenant's called. I think it's Dark Sun or something. But because we dispelled the illusion, we're not welcome here. So let us go in and fight. Yeah, awesome. So the fight's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Basically, he will teleport backwards and you will chase. He throws magic missiles and they hurt. Wow, I really thought I was safe from that. Maybe I needed a double roll. You need to kind of like get to the wall when he... Jeez, and he's got that like spirit spear, so he's got like Vegeto's moveset, the moveset of a mage, and then he teleports away again. It's really annoying. It's a dumb little fight. I'm kind of happy I still have my sheesh, my Ring of Sacrifice equipped. If this is the beam, I might die. Wow. Oh, okay, I shouldn't be doing this. He's just gonna... Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I thought I was getting... No. Ugh, so annoying. Such an annoying fight. It's just a lot of patience. If there's a better technique out there, I don't know it. Especially with this kind of shit, like... Got the spirit beam that goes through the wall, and the magic missiles that follow forever, and then that atrociously staggering bow shot. Okay, so when he stands up, he's doing the bow shot. You can just run left and right. Damn. Getting closer though. Getting closer. If this is the big beam, It's easy to dodge if you're not like in the middle of doing something, but otherwise it is just so annoying. Come on. One more. Ah. We might be able to just hit him with a lightning spear if we get close enough to lock on. Nice. Take that, Dark Sun. Taste some of my light sun. But yeah, so we get called a heretic, we get the soul of Gwendolyn, and that is that. There's a like kind of weird story around him and his sister and his dad, I guess. If you're interested in the lore, it's a pretty good one to look up. Just don't go looking it up on Reddit, because everyone on Reddit's kind of fucked up. But yeah, here we have 3 chests. One has the brass set. Never really used it, don't know how good it is. Looks kind of cool. Then we have Sunlight Blade. Super nice miracle. And nothing. I don't know why that 3rd chest is a thing, but there we go. Oh. Well, we kind of wanted to actually go back to the Dark Moon Tomb. No, I don't want to make this part too long with too many different bits in it, so let's chuck up some levels in endurance again. We'll probably aim for 30. Okay, 81, so we can have about 20 odd. Oh, but we have plus these, and that might have been silly. We'll just rock this until it feels like we're taking too much damage. Alright, well, I think we'll wrap up this part here. We won't make it too much longer. You know, everyone can deal with like a 30-minute part. It's like watching an episode of your favorite anime or something, so it works out pretty well. Next time, we'll be heading through the Painted World. I don't know how long that part will take, but, you know, it might be another short part. But I think that's okay. A couple of short parts in this series isn't too bad. But yeah, you want to get here and run into here. So we will end the part here, just outside the building. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you've had a good time. We took out Nito. We got our 3rd Lord Soul, which is in our keys here, leaving us the last one to be the Lord Soul bequeathed to Seth. So we'll be going for that. Probably not next part, but the part after. Next part we're going through the Painted World and visiting Priscilla. With that, we may or may not fight her. She's a totally optional boss, and there are a lot of people online who like don't even ever fight her because, you know, roleplay or controversy or whatever they're into. Yeah. See, I like it, but I really do want the one where we get on the floor, so we might have to take Well Was It off Protrusion out. Yeah, look at this one. From Patches. Forgive me. Wonderful. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I will catch you next time, and I hope you have a great day. Ka kite.